The Creature Commandos season is a generic piece of work with adult-oriented scenes and juvenile humor, which is a total bastardization of what the DC brand truly represents. I already gave it a 2.5 out of a 5-star rating. I don't think I need to watch the full season for me to make my judgment. It's purely generic, nothing new or unusual, nothing unique. So it's something you should expect from a James Gunn piece of work. James Gunn is the maker of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, Peacemaker, and the Suicide Squad. So if you look at those movies are so identical in tone, feel, action sequence, and story. So Creature Commandos is just giving you what has been done before in the Suicide Squad. There's nothing different, there's nothing unique about it. The season is simply talking about the teaming up of a ragtag group of people, outlaws, teamed up together by the government or Amanda Waller to help go on a secret mission to fight a posing threat in the name of Cersei. Like I said, there's nothing new about it. It's just like watching the Suicide Squad in animated form. So I already gave it my rating by the time I watched the first 2 episodes, and I gave it a 2.5 stars out of a 5-star rating. So there's nothing new to watch in this Creature Commandos. So let me just point out some few things I like so far about the Creature Commandos. Number one, the animation. I really like the animation. I'm really digging it. Like the designs, the saturation of the animation, I like it. So that's one thing that I like. And out of the backstories that have been told about the bride, Rick Flag Senior, and G.I. Robot. The person's backstory that I really enjoyed was G.I. Robot. I really connected with his backstory, and his backstory was like a little bit unique compared to other backstories that have been told. In fact, when it comes to the whole show, the backstory of G.I. Robot is something that I pretty much enjoyed more than any other scenes that I've watched. But aside that, other things in the movie, I don't like how emphasis are being made on sex. Like the season sexualizes women too much. And I know it's a rated R movie, but we also need to like give some respect to these characters, because when you look at the lore of these characters from the comic books, I don't think it have been there have been much emphasis made on sex as much as James Gunn visually portrays it in this Creature Commandos. So that's something that I don't really like. So aside that, I'm going to keep watching it back to back. Next Thursday, another episode will be dropping. So, and there are some Easter eggs that have been uh, made already in these previous episodes. Like from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, you find some Easter eggs. Like which is mainly about the vision that Cersei shows to the team of these Creature Commandos about the danger that is ahead in the whole DCU, in the whole DC universe. So maybe she's trying to warn the Creature Commandos about the princess who they are actually protecting. Maybe that princess is actually the eminent danger who is going to, pose as the real threat to the heroes in this James Gunn universe. So those are the Easter eggs, and already I'm interested to see how it all pans out. It's interesting, it's intriguing, but like I said, there's nothing new to it. Already, I'm not really a fan of the direction that James Gunn is taking his DCEU on. Uh, Starting from the costume reveal of David Consworth as Superman, I'm not really digging it. I must tell you, like, I'm not really digging that costume. Even other shots of the other heroes that are going to appear in the upcoming Superman movie, like Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner. I'm not really digging those reveal scenes that we got from the set photos. So anyway, but I'm a full-blown DC fan, and I'm interested to seeing how this whole universe is going to play out. So that's my Creature Commandos review for episode 1, 2, 3. Uh, so hopefully, hope you guys will be joining us on this ride. Like, let's just see what plays out with this whole James Gunn DC universe. Hopefully, we'll find one or two things that we can, enjoy. So I'm a DC fan, and I really wished the DCEU would have worked, because I'm a fan of how Zack Snyder portrayed his DC universe. So I really hoped Warner Brothers would have done the right thing by allowing him uh, portray his vision the way he wanted, but they interfered with him, and the whole thing affected the DCEU. So I'm really heartbroken about how the DCEU ended, but I still have to show my interest to James Gunn's universe as a DC fan. But I'm not really impressed with how James Gunn tells his story. Like I said, in this Creature Commandos, I don't see any reason of sexualizing your characters, your female characters. The butt tapping, the whole sex scene, and all that. I don't really like how he's telling the stories about these characters. So at the same time, the scores, like the music, there's no score in the Creature Commando. It's just basically mostly rock song or pop song, American pop songs. So, and sometimes these songs just pop in at the wrong time. Like when there is an emotional scene, you are expecting to listen to a kind of emotional song that coincides with the scene, that goes along and create an emotion for you in that particular scene. But you just start hearing a rock song from nowhere. So that's his own style of storytelling. You don't expect James Gunn to be the head of DC Studios and not portray who he is. That's what you would expect from any director who is given the same opportunity that he was given. Even Zack Snyder, all he does is just portray his own art of storytelling. So you can't blame James Gunn. And there's one more thing. People are complaining about how how James Gunn, allowed the director to insert himself at the opening scene, at the opening credits of Creature Commandos. Him sitting down on that desk and typing on his laptop. People are complaining about it, but I don't see anything wrong there. At least Zack Snyder inserted his name in Justice League by calling it Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I don't see anything wrong there. But anyways, I just hope that James Gunn will do right to these characters and present them the best way they should be presented. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. So this is Daniel Chukwujeku. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need your subscription. I need you to join me on this platform so that we can, talk about these things, like when it comes to movies, geeks, entertainment in general. I'll need you guys to join me on this platform. This is Daniel Chukwujeku, reporting live from Lagos. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. See you next time.